What's up, comic fans? Welcome to the show. We're about to investigate the comic books coming out for this week, February 24th, February 23rd. If your shop drops DC books on a Tuesday, it's the last call. Let's get into the comics right after this. So welcome back. Let's look at these comics with some quick spec talk. So welcome back. All right. So normally I give you three books I'm sure of that are good spec, whether it's a quick flip or a long hold. This week I didn't really see any of those books. So I'm going to give you 4 books this week. Just going to widen my net, see what sticks. And we're going to start off with Batman Black and White number 3. So this book has a couple of little specs going on in it. We have Tim Fox, who's the next Batman, getting a sidekick. And then we have the additional first appearance of a Batman spin-off character, something like that as it's been described. Batman Black and White is kind of like an anthology book. There'll be a couple different Batman stories in there. So you've got Tim Seeley, John Ridley, and it looks like Nick Dragotta writing in here, offering some stuff. Those are your specs this week. A sidekick for the next Batman, Tim Fox, and a possible additional character into the Bat universe. Sana Takada did a really cool cover B, so that's cool. So that is my first spec for the week. Number 2, we've got Marvel's Voices Legacy number 1, the Coipel variant. This is just strictly a cover by. Pretty cool cover. Miles Morales, Spider-Man goodness right there. Alright. Third up, we got Something is Killing the Children, the 1 in 25. Delena's cover, Something is Killing the Children, is blowing up. And these variant covers and ratio covers are also exploding. So this one is going big. Right here it says cover price $50. But Things from Another World actually had it, I think, at one point for $20. Midtown Comics is selling it for over $100. I think on eBay it went for a copy of this probably went for $200-300 already. Crazy for a 1 in 25 variant that has yet to come out. The last book, and last but not least, we got Stray Dogs number 1. This looks like a very cool read, and I think this has potential because it's got like that cartoony feel with some really serious adult content. So it's like a suspense thriller. It's been described, as you can see in the description, as Lady and the Tramp meets Silence of the Lambs. And so the cover I'm looking at is actually the Silence of the Lambs homage cover right there. That's pretty dope. All right, so that was the spec talk. Let's get into the comics for this week. So not a lot out there that I'm looking at. A lot of future state stuff. You got your Batman Black and White number 3 that we went over in the spec talk. That looks like a cool book. This book is the one I'm reading, Future State Dark Detective number 4, Mariko Tamaki. Goodness, doing an excellent job. You've got Dan Mora in there, Joshua Williamson also throwing some stuff down in there. It's really good. Looks like we got Bruce Wayne. He's going to go head up against the Magistrate and Peacekeeper 1. This book hasn't been too different from the Batman we've seen recently, though. So even though it's set in the future, this is kind of Batman. He's still a detective and has James Tynion had set up. This Batman's pretty broke, doesn't have all his tech. Still doesn't have all his tech. So it's been an interesting story. I like where it's gone. This is the last part, the finale of this Future State run. Really good. So this is the only DC book I am getting. Let's get into the rest of the comics from Image. We got Crossover number 4. It's been a little slow, but it's good. If I had to guess on which cover is going to be the secret variant, I'm going to go with this cover. Top Secret. Full reveal on February 24th. Maybe it just seems too obvious. It's a trap, but who knows. Cover A. Here we go. Cover C is a blank sketch variant. This could also, with all the characters there, could also be one of those secret variants. Alright, keep it going. We got Department of Truth. This is the start of a new story arc with James Tynion. Martin Simons does the cover, but Elsa Chartier is the new artist in the book. She's going to take over. I believe Simons is coming back after this little interlude because he's actually working on future issues of Department of Truth. So that's cool. Here's the B cover done by the interior artist. Alright, you got some Ice Cream Man. Philadelphia had such a dope cover. They got a second printing of number 12. And I actually missed out on that book. So with the second printing, I'll be able to grab one and finish reading Philadelphia. That was the end of the second arc. Got to keep it rolling. Keep rolling. We got Scumbag, number 5. Rick Remender and Nick Klein. Nick Klein jumping on this. New artist on the Scumbag series. He does Thor with Donny Cates. Ernie, I'm just going to throw this out here. I believe this is the conclusion of the first arc of Scumbag as well. Ernie's like a really bad guy, drug user, womanizer, but he's also a secret agent trying to save the world. Not many books out there like that. Rick Remender writing a fun book. Keep it away from the kids. You got Spawn. I don't know if you guys have heard the big news about Spawn, but there's going to be a Spawn universe coming out. There's 4 different titles. McFarlane is bringing out some of the big guns to help him work on it. Here's cover A for issue 315. I dig it. Bjorn Behrens, She-Spawn. What else you got? You cover B. I think that's Capullo and McFarlane. It's okay. And you got cover C. Cover C is pretty dope too. Alright, keeping it rolling. Stray Dogs we talked about. It looks like it's going to be a good read. The art looks good too. I would invest in Stray Dogs. I'm getting it. Here's the cover that I'm looking to get. Alright. Let's keep it running. Keep it going. Walking Dead Deluxe issues number 1 through 6. They're doing these half zombified covers. So you got Rick and the gang, all zombified, half the face. If you're a Walking Dead fan, that might be something you're interested in. I believe it's David Finch who drew all of those. Here you got some Dark Horse. Not picking up anything from Dark Horse, but I've heard Skulldigger and Skeleton Boy is a very good read. Number 6 is out this week. It's 6 of 6, so that title is coming to an end. IDW, nothing from IDW am I picking up, but you got Jim Lee's X-Men Artist Edition hardcover book, $150 price tag. But I'm sure children of the 90s, you remember Jim Lee on the X-Men. Alright, keeping it rolling. We've got Marvel. I'll be picking up Amazing Spider-Man number 60. I have been on this book since issue 1. I'm 60 issues deep. If you haven't seen AR Comics, he's constantly saying the same thing. 60 issues deep, not giving up on it. If you haven't checked out AR Comics, go ahead and check him out. Not that he needs a shout out from me. He is killing it. Killing it. Alright. Let's keep it moving. So that's Nick Spencer and Mark Bagley. Alright, lots of stuff out there. Captain Marvel, I have been picking it up. It's a good read. I just have a lot of books. I won't say I'll drop it, but maybe I'll just continue it at a later time. Daredevil number 25, third printing. That's cool. It's black and white. The second printing was same, just all in color. You've got Namor, Planet of the Symbiotes, all these King in Black tie-ins, Return of the Valkyries. Right, now we're out of there. You got Maestro, Magnificent Miss Marvel. This is the last issue in the series, issue number 18, 75 issues of Miss Marvel. And what looks to be like her biggest enemy these days, Storm Ranger, is back for this final issue. So it might be epic, might be worth a pickup. If I see it, I'll grab it. Alright, you got Marvel's Voices of Legacy, Marvel's Voices Legacy number 1. And that's the cover that I'm looking at right there. The Olivia Coipel cover. Some other cool covers there. Alright, and then you got, some X-Books. You got Dr. Aphra. If you're a Star Wars fan, this cover, I don't know, looks cool. Might be worth a get. You got some more King in Black. You got some US Agent, The Union. Some good stuff out there. Momoko fans, I'll just throw this up for you. X-Men number 18, Peach Momoko. She has her own X-Men series coming out soon, written with interiors by her. Dynamite. We're just going to scroll through that quickly. Some of y'all love the covers from Dynamite. You got your Betty Page, your Red Sonja, and your Vampirella. Alright, Boom Studios. Not getting much from Boom, but we do have Something is Killing the Children, number 15. Showed you guys the 1 in 25 way earlier, but here we go. Erica Slaughter looks like she's hitchhiking out of there. Alright, and we'll see what happens to the town of Archer's Peak. You got some second printings if we only find them when they're dead, and fourth printings, and third printings, and fifth printings. So lots of printings of that. Alright, and then the only other book I'm looking at, you got Dead End Kids number 2. A lot of people love the Dead End Kids series from Source Point Press, Frank Google. So that's that. Alright guys, so that is all I have for you this week. Hopefully you enjoyed the preview into what's coming out this Wednesday. Some DC books coming out tomorrow. Starting this time next week on Mondays, I'm probably going to be putting out Monday morning a FOC video. So that's why I'm doing this Monday afternoon previews video. Just a little preview that Mondays in the morning, though, I will be doing an FOC video and probably mentioning some comics coming out during the week as well. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't yet, subscribe. Slap that like button. Don't just tap it. Slap it. Follow if you're not following me. And go ahead and hit that notification bell. And yeah, share the content if you enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me. Do what you do. I'm gonna do what I do, comic fam. I'm gonna get ready for new comic book day. Peace, comic fans. Peace.